Hi there, this is John Drew here from Elevated Planet. If you're interested in making money, if you're interested in investing, if you're interested in the lives of billionaires and identifying how their lives are playing out now and how they may play out in the future, you are going to want to watch this interview. Hi there, Elevated Planet community. This is John Drew here from Elevated Planet, and I am here with my good friend, Mr. Chris Stiles from 365 Pin Code. How are you doing today, Chris?
Hello, John. I'm well, thank you, and lovely to be back. Thank you again for the opportunity to share some more of my human futurology research through your wonderful platform, Elevated Planet. The first mini case study, if you will, is looking at Elon Musk. South African born, you know from my accent that I'm South African, so there's an inordinate amount of love there for what he's done. I also believe that Elon Musk has Asperger's. Heaven only knows. Maybe we're looking at the world through a fairly congruent set of lenses. But I just love this guy. And anyway, full birth name, Elon Reeve Musk, call name, Elon Musk, date of birth, 28 June 1971. So John, the slides that I'm going to flick through now will be incorporated at the end of the pack by yourself. Yes. I know you always do that. This is about revealing patterns and actually starting to blow people's minds in terms of what if you had known this beforehand? What would you have done differently, especially from an investment perspective? Right, so John, if we go to the next page, here we basically just pull up on the left a very detailed birth chart that I have pulled together, which reveals that he's got a number 7 life path, which brings this year into play in a really big way, 2023, because it is a number 7 universal year. We can also see that his professional career attainment number is 1999. That's in the top right-hand corner. That reduces down to the number 28. If you add all those numbers, that immediately tells us 2028 is going to be a massive year for him, which makes sense because he's born on the 28th. If we flick to the left, where you've got that sun in the top left-hand corner and the little birthday cake, you can see the number 34, which is 28 plus 6. You know, there's 34. That immediately is a massive reveal in terms of the fact that 2034 is going to be a huge year for him. When I take something like this and I do these calculations, immediately there's headline intelligence that pops out at me, which allows me to be able to start to cherry pick and say, so this is going to be an important year. That's going to be important here. Another important year. John, if you take your cursor down and to the right, to the red 9 in the yellow block, just to the right of that, we can see what his final pinnacle number is. It's sequence 24 in blue, 24, 15, 6. This brings 2024 into play in a massive way. And I know this because I've built and analyzed thousands of charts. So these are not thumb sucks. So the thing is, I'm already revealing future intelligence to people around Elon Musk that they don't even know. You know, 24 is going to be a critical year for him in terms of a pinnacle experience, which is like an Everest. I've just revealed the importance of 2028. I've just revealed the importance of 2034. And this is just done. I mean, what I'm dealing with here is absolute 101. You know, this is intro stuff. This is not even taking all the data that I leverage into a mathematical model. And on the right over here, John, where we look at his name and analyzing the name, we can see that he scores highest where the top bull's eye is. Number 5 is his hidden passion, 208%. That explains why the guy's a brilliant innovator. You know, he loves it. He loves change. He loves adrenaline. He loves to break and rebuild things and challenge the status quo. His call name Soul Urge, if we move down, the next bullseye is 14.5. And there it is. And his call name Spiritual Vibration brings in the sequence 14.5. So there's just a very high level snapshot reveal, that 14.5 is a very important sequence in the world of Elon Musk. Okay, right. So let's move on to the next page. This is what I do. I engage in modeling. I take information, I run data, and then I start to build summaries like this. And what do we see? Well, if we go to 1994, which is on the left over there, we see that that is the first time that 14.5 comes in. And there it is. It's one of the sequences, 14.5, 23.5, 9.9. Now, as we'll see on the next page, and there's no need to flick to it, but that was a very important year because that was a year he was massively involved with projects in Silicon Valley. I think it was the year that he was offered a PhD opportunity, but it was a critically important year for him. Now we carry on and we go and have a look. And when do we see 14.5 presenting again? Well, we go up and we see there it is, 2011, 2012, and 2013. And if we look at the red, the purple, and the blue numbers, we can see that they're identical to the ones that were in 1994. So there's a repeating sequence. Now we go down. Let's have a look at 2017. There's another repeating sequence. Now we go down, 2021. There's the repeating sequence. Now, John, I know absolutely nothing about Elon Musk. I've never even had the privilege of meeting the guy. I've read what I can about him. But the thing is, I was able to generate this, and I can generate this for any single human being on the planet, as long as I'm given the critically important data points.
Yes.
Now, imagine in 1994, when he was being identified as a hotshot. Yes. Imagine in 1994 if potential investors looking at this guy had said, hold on a moment, this kid, if I can call it that, is going to shoot the lights out. Now, there's a very high probability. So you look at 1994 and you add the numbers together. 1994 gives you 23, 2 and 3 is 5. So 1994 is a number 5 universal year. Oh, my word, look at this. 2012 is the next number 5 universal year because the 2, the 0, the 1, and the 2 add up to a 5. We've got exactly the same numbers repeating in sequence format. Oh, my word, could that be a golden year for Elon Musk? If it is going to be a golden year for Elon Musk, what could we do to make it even more golden? This is why I talk about Dragon's Den thinking. Are you with me? Because this is the kind of stuff that dragons are looking for. If they onboard someone now, is there potentially a real hotspot that's going to happen around this person in the next 5, 6, 7 years? And if it is, what am I doing to optimize and maximize that future potential which sits within their intelligent numerical blueprint? Now, look, John, if you go down from 2012 to 2021, in the year, all you've done is transpose the numbers. It's still a number 5 universal year, and there it repeats again. 14.5, 23.5, 9.9 repeats again in 2023 and 2024. Then again in 2036 and 2037. Then again in 2042, 43, 44, and then again in 2051. Now, the thing is, I don't know of a single person on this earth who could reveal this kind of intelligence around someone as high profile as Elon Musk. I'm sitting here, we're in 2023, and I can tell you that exactly the same numerical sequences that are hot numbers. I mean, these are hot numbers for him. I know he's had a nightmare with Twitter and all of that, but he's such a smart guy. He's doing something that other people can't even fathom. But look at that. Next year it's got exactly the same sequences. That reveals another hotspot. The next hotspot is 2036, 37, 42 to 44, 51. John, when you start sitting with this, and I know you can understand now why I'm getting excited, because, come on, imagine having this kind of intelligence around CEOs or, a company or something like this. You suddenly, hold on a moment, I want to buy these shares or invest in this person. Because if I've got this right, oh my word, the shares I'm buying now could be printing money in 5, 8, 10 years' time. And the thing is, John, everything that I've revealed here around Elon Musk comes from the spiritual dimension. This is the spirit of Elon Musk presented, quantified, qualified in numerical format. Now, I don't know of a single CEO or investor or person on this planet who wouldn't find this fascinating, who wouldn't immediately see the potential in these numbers. So surely this has immediately revealed how to bring the spiritual quotient into business, into corporates, into executive management, into the investment, strategic think tanks, etc., because here it is. This is what you're looking for. And the thing is, John, these numbers I know are bullseye accurate because we've proven them over and over and over and over again. That's the only reason I'm doing these videos with you. And what this reveals, John, is it is absolutely possible to start taking an intelligent, well-constructed, forward-looking view of the future. It is not impossible. John, if we move on to the next slide, which basically is just a summary slide, giving a little bit of a deeper understanding into the years of Elon Musk. What is really important, though, if we go down to the bottom bullet point, is that when we look at those years that he had this really important hot sequence running, there's now a shift because it's present in 2024, then it's present again in 2042. Now look at this. Remember I did the 2012 and 2021 as being numbers transposed.
Yes.
Now we're already talking about the future here. This is what excites me so, John. We're talking about the future. We're sitting here in 2023. We're talking about 2024 and 2042 for Elon Musk. And we're saying, look at this, hot sequences, numbers are being transposed. But hold on a moment. Is this not Elon Musk just on a much greater scale, 2012 and 2021 all over again? Right. This is the exciting thing. Now imagine, John, if you had oodles and oodles and oodles of information, brilliant statisticians, guys that are so smart, they honestly make me look like the dumbest person in the room. Imagine if you had all of these minds tearing into this and starting to develop it. I mean, look at what you are tapping into in terms of future intelligence. And it's there. It is there. And the exciting thing is, this is how we can start to look to the future. And it's not a thumbsuck, and it's not pseudoscience, and it's not a way with the fairies, and it's not a gypsy with a crystal ball or something. You know, this is genuine numerical intelligence.